Hey, it's James here from TraderDudes.com. In this short video, I want to do a little bit of analysis on the euro against the US dollar on the daily time frame. I also, in this video, want to kind of cover how I look at charts and sort of the time frame I'm looking at. Not the specific time frame as in like the daily or the 4 hour, but more the time scale and how long I expect to wait for a setup to appear and that thing, because I think a lot of new traders, they expect action all the time, but trading really isn't like that. So let's just get straight into this analysis. If you look at the chart here, you can see this is the daily time frame, and we are currently in somewhat of a recent uptrend. The first thing I do is really look for, obviously, we're in an uptrend, so I look for the trend direction. So I'm looking for longs right now, in the grand scheme of things. But the next thing is support resistance. So, one that jumps out at me is this one right here, which is around the 1.26 kind of 30 area. That's it. The reason it jumps out is we have, very strong, obvious support here, two little bits of resistance in here, resistance. Price kind of, it mixes around here for a while, but then finds kind of resistance again here. It does go through it a bit. Then we get more resistance here before price explodes up here, and it's not come back since. Now, if we add to this the our Fibonacci tool, we recent swing low to swing high, we can see that the 50 level kind of ties in quite well with this support resistance level. Now, ideally the next kind of thing we look for would be a round number. Now, we could, like I said, this SR level here is, roughly at the 1.2630. We could call 1.2600 our sort of round number level, and that would be, let's get this here, there. So that's, that does strengthen the case somewhat. But, as we like to get lots of factors in our favor, but the combination of this previous support resistance and the fact that price has, let's zoom in a little bit here, the fact that price has recently made such a strong move up here, okay, and there's this, we know about sort of vacuums and gaps if you've been watching our videos so far. We've got, should price reach this recent low where this bar here is, it's almost certainly not going to stop until it gets down here. So we have this, if we can figure out a way to take a short from perhaps this area here, anywhere here, we have a good chance that the market will reach this level here, okay? We don't know when it will and in what sequence, but but it should reach it at some point. And so the next thing I'm looking at is, if we can draw this trend line here, we have a number of touches. So we have the original couple of touches. We have a touch there. Price has sort of come down a bit here, but ultimately what we'd be looking for would be, ideally, and this might not happen on, this might not happen on this daily time frame. The bars might be too big, but we want, or should I say, I ultimately would like to see either on the daily time frame or possibly even the 4 hour would be the price to break down here just a little, not too much, come back, form some sort of price bar, either a pin bar like that, or either we have a bar and then we get an a bearish engulfing bar, or a bearish outside bar around about this area, and then get the initial move, sort of secure a bit of profit on the first lot, and as I like to sort of leave half on and leave it running, and ultimately we're looking to get down to this level here because of this, and I'll cover it again, because of this 50% retracement, the support resistance level, the round number of 1.2600, and the fact that this is, price is just taken off from here. It's almost like a magnet. It's, so it's the best way to describe it is it's a magnet for price coming back down. So so that's how I'm looking at the charts. It's going to take a while. It could take, price could drift along here. We could be another month away or longer before price comes down. Price might never come back down. Just looking at the market now, in all likelihood it will come down, but I'm not in a hurry. I watch a few dozen pairs every day, and I can afford to be patient. And the main thing that's taught me patience is only taking the sort of A+ setups. So okay, that's it for this video, and it'll be interesting to see how this potential setup pans out. Okay, thank you very much.